Hi, I'm here to present about my research project, and before I start, my name is Waso Tuntun, and this is my computer science studio project portfolio, and the title is Using Artificial Intelligence for Environmental Conservation and Sustainability in Developing Countries. It's very specific, but the reason why I choose out of all the places I could have chosen, the reason why I chose in developing countries is because it's because of where I grew up from. So I grew up in a country that's not really well known, but it's a very and rich in culture country. And whenever I tell people that I'm from Myanmar, they don't really know where that is. They know the country next to it, which is Thailand. It's basically right over here, next to just on the west side of the country of Myanmar. And yeah, so it's a very small country in the Southeast Asia continent. So as you can tell from the pictures here, don't worry, the pictures are taken by me from my last visit to Myanmar. As you can tell from the pictures, it's a really beautiful country, and it has all the mountains, all the sceneries, anything that you see, have seen in movies, as in like the sceneries or whatever. It's there, like it's in Myanmar. It's a really diverse, I would say, diverse in environment, people, and as well as the culture as well. But since Myanmar is one of the developing countries in the world, it is really it has a really poor management in waste management, and people just littering everywhere. That's why I would like to make an awareness of the situation, not to solely focus on Myanmar, but also other developing countries as well, because they're also facing the same thing. So, like, due to the uneven global focus on environmental sustainability, there's an urgent need to give greater attention to environmental protection, like Myanmar, which is one of the developing countries. And environmental challenges such as they have climate change, pollution, poor waste management, and resource limitation. It continues to affect developing countries just due to lack of environmental protection. So, growing up, I was privileged enough to get taught at school that littering is very harmful to the environment, and we should keep our living space as clean as possible. And not only that, my mother also played a huge role in this environmental values. She always tell people around her to stop littering and be just mindful of the space around us, right? And by watching her actions and listening to her advice, I became more aware of the importance of protecting the environment and also wanted to raise awareness myself. And this interest led me to volunteer in local trash conservation, as you can see from the picture, and also participate in environmental preservation projects, which I do not have any pictures of, sadly, but I did two projects 2 years in a row about environmental protection in Myanmar. So one was about gold mining, which they used a very harsh chemical to dig up some gold, which really harmed the people that lives around the area, and as well as a disease called dengue fever, which, if you guys haven't heard of it before, it's basically it's a mosquito carried disease where mosquitoes just fly around in dirty spaces and carry the disease from the waste manure and carry back to the people, and the people get sick from it. So it's a very high concerned topic. So through this project, I learned that environmental conservation is a very complex global issue that requires more than one solution. And according to UN Environment Program article that I read about, it says plastic pollution is a global problem, and every year between 19 to 23 million tons of plastic waste leaks into aquatic ecosystems, polluting lakes, rivers, and sea, which sounds really bad. But imagine if it's in a developing country or underdeveloped country, which is going to be more than what you could have imagined for the littering and plastic waste. So that's why I want to make an awareness. So before I started this project, before I did any research, I always assumed that AI creates ethical and environmental concerns, such as high energy consumption, data privacy issues, unequal access, and the risk of excluding communities that do not have strong digital infrastructures. However, that completely made my mind 180-degree flip. By reading more articles, I discovered that AI can also support conservation by improving waste sorting, predicting waste generation, monitoring pollution, and helping governments or communities make better decisions. So in a way, this just changed my view of AI from being just a smart tool to being a socio-technical system that affects people, communities, and environment in a good way. So for my aim is to investigate how AI-based waste management can also contribute to environmental sustainability and social benefits in developing countries. And for my objective one, is to identify key research themes in AI-enabled waste management. And for my second objective is to analyze publications trends, influential authors, countries, and journals. And for my objection three down there, it's to discover major research topics by using BERT topic. Objective number four is to critically evaluate the opportunities, limitations, and future potential of AI for sustainable waste management. And objective five is to trace the historical development of the field of using main path analysis. It's going to be my research aim and objectives for this project. And for my search strategy, we were given two choices, I believe, to academic database, Web of Science, and Scopus, where I used the latter. Scopus because it's much easier for me. It's a very convenient access. And Scopus is basically it's a main academic database for collecting literature for the systematic review, and it provides reliable and structured bibliography data with attributes. And it also has booleans, which is a search strategies using terms such as artificial intelligence, conservation of natural resources, developing countries. So booleans basically just has and or, and it narrowed down my topic to the articles I only want to mainly focus on. And as for my methodological framework, I used systematic literature review, bibliometric analysis, main path analysis, BERT topic, VOS viewer, and CRISP DM. This slide represents my bibliometric results. As you can tell, we have co-authorship, um, co-occurrence, and co-citations. Those maps are extracted from VOS Viewer from my dataset from Scopus, and as you can tell from a co-occurrence, you can see that artificial intelligence is a very talked about keyword, and we also have ChatGPT here, deep learning, climate change. So these are just keywords, key groups of the map, and we have co-citation as well. Co-citation is basically just tells us the connection, the citation that the author used in the article, and we have co-authorship as well. And this is my topic award scores from a BERT topic. And per topic is the main source to identify hidden thematic structures for Scopus dataset on the resonated topic. So my topic is AI, using AI to basically conserve environment for developing country. And since there are many articles and abstracts from Scopus, we use BERT topic to convert them into text embeddings. So as you can, this is just one of the models. We have topic word score, and I extracted 10 articles, and you can see from topic, so 10 topics, and you can see from topic 2, agriculture is the most talked about, and we have agricultural in second, food next, farming third, and crop a fourth at mentioned in topic 2. So you can tell from the bars basically the theme of what the article is good the topic is going to be about. So topic 2, we can tell that it's going to be about agriculture, and for topic 3 we have climate, AI, environmental, sustainable, and sustainability. So it's going to be talking about climate change, using AI to improve climate change probably. And in topic 9 we have media, news, social media, and sentiment. So topic 9 is going to be talking about and so something related with social media. So that's how we analyze this topic word scores map. And for my intertopic distance map, you can see a lot of circles on the graph. So each circle represents a topic, and if they're clustered together, that means they have the same theme, or they talked about the same theme basically. And from topic 0, I selected topic 0, and I think it has, once you click on a certain topic, it's going to show what's the topic and the keywords, the main keywords that the article mentioned about. And this slide is my HDB scan, and my k-means clustering. So as you can tell on the top left, that's my HDB scan, and in the result, you can see some gray points, and that represents the noise or the outlier of the documents that were not assigned to a clear topic cluster. So meaning some documents in a dataset did not share a strong similarity with the main topic groups. While this may reduce topic coverage, it also shows that HDB scan is conservative and only forms cluster when the documents are strongly related. And on my right, which is k-means clustering, I put the k value at 10, meaning that it shows the documents that were grouped in 10 predefined topic clusters. And compared with HDB scan, K clustering provides a more structured and balanced topic output because every document is assigned to one of the clusters. But on the downside, some documents are forced into a topic even though the relationship is not related. So that's just the downside, and this is my comparison. This slide is the documents and topic slide, and it tells us that it helps us understand whether the topics are clearly separated or overlapping in the clustering. So if you take a look at the bottom right, you can see that topic 25 is talking about education, and just right at the bottom, topic 31, you can see about something about libraries. So in that area, in that cluster, we can say that the theme of that certain area is going to be about education. So that's how it's going to help us see the clustering. So this is my main path analysis results. And for my research project, they identified 48 key articles across 3 extracted main paths, labeled as path 1, path 1, path 2, and path 3. So which basically means is that the citation network does not contain only one single knowledge trajectory, but developed through multiple related research streams. Main path analysis was used to identify the key papers that shaped the development of AI waste management research. So this method is quite useful because it does not only show the most cited papers, but also reveals how important studies are connected over time. This method also helped identify the core literature by tracing the main knowledge pathways from earlier studies to a more recent development. However, one limitation is that main path analysis, it depends on citation data. So that means that newer studies which might not have a lot of citations may be underpressed. So that's the only downside of it. But other than that, they helped us trace over the citations over a period of time. So here is my takeaway or critical review of my research project. So let's start with the benefit. The good side is that AI can have a good impact on the environmental sustainability. So the core literature shows that AI has a strong potential to improve waste management through smart waste classification, automated sorting, route optimization, recycling prediction, and waste monitoring systems. But there are going to be limitations, the downsides, and one of them is it says ethical concerns are also not always deeply discussed, so including data privacy, unequal access to technology, and also the possible replacement of the actual manual waste workers. And another limitation is that some studies they do not fully address environmental cost of AI itself, such as energy use, computing resources, and carbon emissions from model training. To end this off with, this project investigated how AI enabled waste management can contribute to environmental sustainability and community in developing countries. The main purpose of this whole research project is to not solely find the solution of the said issue, but to find how to conduct research properly with accountability and ethically. Throughout this whole project, we use systematic literature review, bibliometric analysis, VOS viewer, bird topic modeling, and main path analysis to identify key research trends and major themes, influential studies, and the historical development of the field. To sum it all up, AI has meaningful potential to contribute positively to environmental conservation. However, its success in developing countries depends on more than technology alone. So, for the further research, I encourage people to have more research on their future research to be more practical, to have more practical implementation on low cost AI solutions and also local community needs, and as well as policy that support sustainable adoptions. And with that research in mind, this will help ensure that AI waste management benefits both the environment and the people most affected by waste management. And that is the end of my research project. Thank you very much.